Good morning. Welcome to 1 Million Meditators community and welcome to my own followers. For those who don't know me, I'm Ursula Faye. I'm here from Melbourne in Australia and I run these Earth Healing Circles each Friday morning here in Melbourne time. I am trying to broadcast live on Instagram at the moment too. I'm not quite sure if it's working. Something strange seems to be going on, but I will persevere nonetheless. So, basically I'm an energy channel. I channel a lot of healing energies, doing work primarily through the nervous system with people and also for the planet too, because she is an ensouled being who's experiencing life as a planet. So she also has various energy bodies and a nervous system. And I feel pretty aligned to helping her come through this ascension journey, which I'm on one myself, so I can relate. As we know, the Earth's in a bit of upheaval at the moment. There is so much going on. It's a time of great change. And I believe this is because we're moving into a much greater future. The energy, the resonance upon the planet is rising greatly, which it's an expanded sense of awareness, an expanded sense of self, of connection to the higher realms, and it's about time we had this down here, frankly. We've been doing it tough for a long time. I know it's hard out there, but we meet here every week to try and come back to a space of calm and peace, and you're all assisting me to anchor in the energies that I've been given to offer to the earth and help her on her journey forward. So I work with elemental masters, with the ancient ones, guardians of the earth. I'm not quite sure how I got chosen for this position, but here I am, so I will do my best each week to show up and channel through whatever they've got to give me. So as usual, I will very briefly bring us all into a more balanced, present, calm, meditative space as we bring through the energies and try and share these beautiful frequencies with you of love, light, hope, and peace and calm. Have a calm space we can return to each week to reset and go back out into the world and do our own work. So welcome. Welcome to those viewing the recording at a later time too. You are still offering and adding your energy to this process just the same, and I appreciate the sense of magnification. It's like we're all little crystals amplifying the energies coming through. So thank you, welcome, and bless you. You may at this point wish to just close your eyes. It may help to just focus inward. We're coming now down out of our heads and into our heart space. As we use the breath to guide us in, feeling our feet on the floor, feeling our connection. We may be laying down on a bed or the floor, or seated, sitting down. And we'll allow flow of energy from source, from the heart of source, to flow down and enter through our crowns into our heart space, and filling it, expanding it as we send our focus downwards out through the soles of our feet, our grounding cords, all the way down to connect with the crystal heart of Gaia herself, anchoring in love and light. Feeling her energy come back up through this channel. She holds and meets us and supports us just as we support her at this time, encouraging the right full flow of energy within, around and through us as we connect to each other, encircling the earth, focusing as we leave all of the rest of the world behind, falling from our shoulders just like a cloak, all of the worries and concerns of our earthly life right now, of our human life, and we join together, moving closer to our higher selves, our higher guidance. We're joined by our own individual teams of guidance, our masters, elemental and angelic guides, our ancestors, our healing guides, all of our protectors, and I acknowledge and welcome this assistance at this time. As we send love and appreciation to our home, our Mother Earth, who provides every single thing we require to live a home. The earth provides us with food, with medicine, with microbes in the earth which are helpful for our immune system. We're provided with clean air to breathe. We are provided with clean water which sustains us, which makes up indeed a high percentage of our own cells. And so we connect to all the earth offers and has to provide us with. She provides us indeed with our own bodies. These cells, every cell in our body is connected to her, made up of light, made up of water. We are carbon-based and becoming crystalline-based. And regardless of our form, we are a part of her own body, and we will return to her when we are finished with this life, as we have many of us done for many, many millennia. And now our journey is reaching an exciting place where, even though this transition may be difficult for many, we have the difficult days where we can't get out of bed. We have days where we are forced to turn inward, and this too is part of a plan, a greater plan, to bring us to a point where we wake up each day filled with the joy and certainty of living on purpose in a world where our planet has also woken up to her highest incarnation on purpose, knowing that she's living her truest and highest purpose and outcome, and providing a cleaner, better world for all of us, where our earth as well as our own bodies are able to more instantly replenish and refresh and restore and heal. And I eagerly await the day as we move ever closer to this ability. You will have noticed in your own bodies your ability to recover. More and more light is being turned on within your own system, reflecting the light going on within our planet. We are reflections of each other's dear ones. And as we come together here, each time we connect, we strengthen our connection to each other, to ourselves, to our higher teams, to our earth herself. And we allow more fully the work of progress towards an earth life led by and filled with love as the guiding frequency, calling through the violet flame of Saint Germain to flood the earth, to be anchored into her matrix. This light of transformation assists us, anchoring in the emerald green ray of healing, bringing it through, anchoring into the earth matrix, into our own, through our own bodies, allowing it to assist and heal us as it assists and heals the earth. And the cycle of energy shared between us is increasingly helpful, allowing it to heal, calling in the higher vibrations of love. In particular at this time, love frequency 72 is one I feel increasingly calling upon. Higher frequencies of both light and love from angelic and Venusian origins, I call them in and bring them through. I allow you to share in them as we anchor these into and thread them through the earth matrix of the new earth, calling in the higher frequencies of hope such as we have not seen on this planet before. Further divine feminine energies, frequencies of peace, of harmony and tranquility, of co-creation, compassion, and community, which truly cares for each other. As these highlight frequencies come through, and as we allow them to take up more space within our own cellular matrix, within our light bodies, as we align each of them over the heart space so that the energy can travel through more fully, we feel anchored into our earth, we feel anchored into our source, we feel anchored into our own hearts, our higher selves, our larger selves, as we expand from the primary organism into an expanded primary, which encompasses more and more light, more and more love, more and more higher guidance, and a certainty of purpose that eclipses the darkness, eclipses the heaviness that we have previously known, eclipses fear and uncertainty, and these energies which do not belong here on our earth, dear ones. Please understand this, cannot survive here, as we bring ourselves and our planet and our fellow human beings, plants, animals, and minerals through with us. For this inevitability is well underway, and we move increasingly into our beautiful, shining future. I can feel it with each breath, even on the days where I am depleted and tired, sad and grieving. For this is such a day for me, and still I feel the shining pull of hope, the certainty of the world we move inexorably into. We anchor through our own sense of self, of certainty, with each action we take towards self-love and care and nurturance, and each step we take, each move towards, each action of compassion, of understanding, of listening to, of holding space for, of providing for in any small way our fellow humans, our families, our homes, our planets, our workplaces, our community, our wider earth. And soon we will be able to be part of a larger community, yet without it depleting us. It will indeed replenish us as we learn the true meaning of Earth life, as it incarnates more and more fully into its original plan, and indeed has grown through experience into an even greater, more wondrous plan. And each one of us, each day, with each breath, each action we take, even those moments where we stumble and fall, can be part of the plan, for they provide information, they provide learning, they provide contrast to inform us of what we desire and wish to bring forth, and that is all good. And that is as it should be, and that is needed. Dear ones, continue to rise up. When you fall, give thanks from the ground. Notice where you are, notice a different perspective. Feel always your connection to that wondrous earth you find yourself sprawled upon. For she is with you, and she cares, and she loves you dearly, and she has so much gratitude for each and every effort made in her behalf. For especially when you realize efforts made on her behalf are made indeed on your behalf, beloved ones, and on behalf of all humanity and all forms of life, also upon this wondrous planet, and those from many other star systems, planets and galaxies, for whom this shining jewel in the universe is an important source of love, an important point within the heart meridian of our own galaxy and perhaps the universe. Understand, dear one, the part you play yourself is not as small as you are led to believe, but full of importance and full of potential to use all of your experience, all of who you are, and bring it to the present moment and offer it to the future, and offer it to each and every one, each being, and indeed each molecule upon this wondrous, beautiful, lush and abundant planet. For this is what she is, dear ones. Despite years of degradation and abuse, of enslavement, she has the ability to shake the chains fully, completely, and become the shining jewel she already is and always was, and to grow. And realize, dear ones, that we each are a reflection of her. We are part of her. And so as she grows, as she becomes the jewel of magnificence that she was always meant to be, so too are you able to realize your own truth, your magnificence, your purpose and path. All shall be revealed to you as this time comes more fully into view. Trust this, dear ones. Anchor yourselves into your highest timeline. Allow the rest to fall away. Allow yourself to release your connection, your attachment to your past pain, past mistakes, your past self. That is not who you are becoming. It is fine and okay to leave this behind, to open your hands and release the past. The gap from where you are now to where you wish to be is not as great as it appears to be. But we must release the place we are at in order to reach the next shore, dear ones. Leap across that divide, trusting in your heart that you will be supported. There will be many hands to guide you, to bring you through. We are all held deeply. We are all regarded with reverence. You have no idea the role you play, the role we all play, and how needed and how brave we all seem to be, especially on our darkest days when we crawl upon our beautiful earth. Rise up, dear ones, and rest when you must, for this too is love and care and compassion. For until you are okay, you are unable to fully gift your magnificence to any other. So balance your times of giving with your times of rest and recovery. And come within in order to recognize the light shining there, your true magnificence, and your place at the table within this entire plan. You are an important, vital piece of the puzzle, of the whole, and so it is. As I gently bring each of us back to our own physical bodies throughout, back from the quantum field, slowly relinquishing our connection to each other, I thank you for your time and presence. Coming back now to your own physical human body and your human life, you may retain your connection to your soul, to Source itself, and to the earth. These are always yours, dear ones, to take. Returning now to your own soul families and teams of guidance. Using your breath to become fully present, opening your eyes to embrace the day you find yourself in, viewing your circumstances perhaps through a clearer lens, feeling the expanded gratitude within your own heart. Take this gift of your life into the world. Many blessings, dear ones. Thank you again. I'll see you next week. Much love.